community radio station. And this is what you hear every day from noon till 2. Don't miss the Cheryl Underwood Show.
It's a jump. Welcome to the Cheryl Underwood Show. That's what I'm talking about. Courtney Black. Where we going, Kyle Irving?
George R. Smith College in Sedalia, Missouri. It was open from 18.
It's Courtney Black with the facts on Cheryl Underwood Radio, and you are in the entertainment segment with Courtney and Kyle. It's time for a social media shout out. Today I'm shouting out from Instagram my girl Donna Webster. What's up, Donna? We appreciate you, girl. If you want me to shout you out, follow us on Instagram at Cheryl Underwood Radio.
You are listening to KUAW Radio, home of the all-new Jamal Bakes Show, and I'm Jamal Bakes, and thank you so very much for listening to the station bringing you talk, news, entertainment that you won't get anywhere else.
Like, get it over with. And I've been hearing like a lot of people. If you'd like to watch me live on Facebook or YouTube, hop over to our Facebook page, KUAW Radio. YouTube is KUAW Radio as well. Make sure to like and subscribe to those social media pages and invite your family and friends so that they'll be able to enjoy the content that we have here at KUAW. We are available across all social media outlets, so Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, TuneIn, KUAW. Yes, we are having a winter fundraiser going on this given Tuesday of 2020. So we're asking all businesses to donate a product or a service or a item or something that displays your business brand, so that we can get it out to the communities to hopefully prompt sales for your business. Because we are KC's community radio station, so we want to make sure that we are involved in the community and things that we do. The Chiefs didn't play this week. We had a bye week, you know what I'm saying, just to get us a couple of some rest. So we will be coming up this week here in Las Vegas. I got on the Vegas odds things today just to see if we were favored to win, because you know the Raiders is the only team that has beat us, but we are favored to win by 6.5 points. Which not really good for Vegas odds. I was really hoping that they was wanting the Raiders to win so I could bet on the Chiefs, and come up. But nah, we are expected to win this game. So hopefully, all goes well with that. On Sunday night, we have a premiere game this week. So Sunday Night Football, y'all join us. I'm sorry. It was my birthday this past weekend, so I just been doing a lot of celebrating celebration of life, But I see that the coronavirus is taking back over, the United States, and I knew it was gonna get to the point where we were gonna experience another shutdown, just because I know Texas has suppressed 1 million cases high. Noble ill. So I knew that it was coming because like I said, Texas surpassed 1 million coronavirus cases, and it's rapidly rising all across the United States and going back into shutdowns and things like that. And it sparks the schools, and it's crazy because we were just talking about the governor last week and how he was being lenient with the guidelines as far as the schools were going. Now here we are, they just opened up the schools of a little bit more than what they were doing. Now here they are about to go back to a full shutdown. So it's like the children literally just went to school enough to catch corona and then come back home and be locked down again. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to all the parents with children in school and everything, and you're trying to work, and then they closing the schools back down, so now you're becoming a teacher. I feel like, it should be some type of hey, going on, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, hey, I ain't really with the public schools. I feel like we should be teaching our own children anyway, if you have the ability to do that. A lot of people don't. So, it is what it is. So yeah, going back to everything closing down at 10. And that's another thing. Y'all gotta comment, let me know, y'all thoughts and everything on it or whatever, because I really don't get the time thing. Like, if the restaurants are going to be open, what's the difference? I mean, why do they have to close at 10? Like, coronavirus don't just come out at night. Like, what is the thing with the time frame, with the time limit on things closing is not really. 4 states are being test subjects for the vaccine, Tennessee being one of them, in which I reside in. That was another thing that I was just about to get into, as far as the vaccine, because, we was talking about, with things being closed down and things, because when we think about this coronavirus, right? And y'all make sure to comment and let me know, what I'm saying, y'all thoughts and everything on it, because I was watching the new Kevin Hart special came out today, and he was like kind of asking his audience, like their anxiety regarding coronavirus. Like, are you high? Are you low? Are you in the middle? Like, how are you really feeling? There's a lot of different people that have a lot of different thoughts on how to handle the coronavirus, on how serious the coronavirus is, how easy the coronavirus is to catch. Like, so many different factors go into this virus, right? And the way that it's presented to us, I feel like it's presented to us as if it is inedible, that everyone is going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that they should test the U.S. Senate first, because they will not use me and my daughters as test subjects. And like I said, I'm gonna get into the testing of it and everything, but so it's like, if it's inedible, because I was talking to one of my friends at work today, and she was just saying how one of her friends was like, I'd rather just get it already. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it over with. And I've been hearing like a lot of people say that, because at the end of the day, the way that it's being presented to us, everyone is eventually going to get it. It's not going to go away. It's not just going to disappear in thin air. And so unless they do these mandatory vaccinations, then how are you going to determine when it's safe to reopen the country? It's like, is this the regulations that we're under, the guidelines that we're under, is this like the rest? Is this just how life is going to be? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it just going to go away? And y'all comment and let me know, you know what I'm saying, how you're thinking or what you're feeling. Like, how is it just going to go away? We've been wearing masks. We've been social distancing. A lot of people have, a lot of people haven't, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's a lot of different thoughts on how serious or how easy it is to actually contract this virus. And so I just wonder, because like I said, if it's inedible that we're just gonna get it, then how like, I just don't see in the future, like, okay, so we got these guidelines, this shutdown and stuff, back until the end of January. So then the end of January, we reevaluate what's going on. And once we do that, then it's like, where do we go from there? Because, and I'm kind of leaning towards, okay, because so there was a rumor, I don't know how true it is or whatever, so that's why I'm stating it like this, that, Biden and them campaign and everything like that, they just wanted to do a countrywide shutdown for 4 to 6 weeks, which in my mind, that will probably be the best solution at this time, because, because if that's the only way that you are, if quarantining, there's no cure for it, there's no vaccination for it right now. When you go to the hospital, there's really no treatment for it. They just telling you to quarantine. So it's like, if we just quarantine everyone at once, shouldn't it just die? Like in my mind, that's how I'm thinking, like logical, like just trying to think logical about it. I feel like, so I'm actually with Biden and them on the decision if they do choose to do a countrywide shutdown. But it needs to be a real shutdown. Like you can't you sit up here and talk about these essential businesses and people that still got to go to work. Well, I work at an essential company, and there's been about 3-4 employees that had coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? We're all using the same interests. We're all using the same restrooms, like, all these type of things or whatever. So how do you stop the spread of it? How do you stop the spread of it in these essential businesses that have to go home to their families and everything like that? So it has to be a real lockdown. I don't know what that would really look like for the United States economy. I don't really see how that would like just impact the economy, at all, just everything being shut down at once. Like they're actually being nothing. And then the thing about it is you start thinking about food, you start thinking about grocery stores and everything like that. And so it's like, how do we if we still have these certain things open, people still have to be there at work, So it's like, how do we really, what are we really thinking the answer to the coronavirus is? Like at